Animal superheroes and characters in comic books are no new occurrence. They've been around for a long time, and thanks to a certain rodent, looking at you, they're here to stay. However, not all are welcomed with open arms. So it's time for you all to meet DC Comics' Captain Carrot and the Zoo Crew. Introduced in the early 80s within a special insert of Teen Titans number 16, the crew eventually got their own series in 1982. Created by Roy Thomas and Scott Shaw, the characters were introduced into the DC universe when Superman was investigating an occurrence that was turning the citizens of Metropolis into their primitive, primate ancestors, caused by the planet Pluto, or it seemed. When he used a meteor to try and burst through a force field protecting Pluto, he unknowingly teleported into an alternate universe. The meteor then shattered and spread fragments all around this alternate Earth known as Earth-C. These fragments then struck some of the funny animal inhabitants, giving them superpowers. Superman teams up with the animals to find the source of the beam that was devolving inhabitants of Superman's Earth along with those of Earth-C. The cause turns out to be an old Justice League villain, Starro. Classic echinoderm mammal feud.
Honey, the starfish has got me.
Following their successful mission, Superman returns to his Earth and the Zoo Crew is formed. The leader, Rodney Roger Rabbit, or Captain Carrot, leads the pack with superhuman strength, immortality, super leap, superhuman speed, and to top it all off, advanced hearing. However, the captain's abilities are not permanent. He needs a healthy serving of cosmic carrots to be able to use his powers for roughly 24 hours. The rest of the Zoo Crew rounds out with Pig Iron, an anthropomorphic pig with very similar powers to the captain's, Fastback, a speedy turtle with superhuman speed, agility, and reflexes, Rubber Duck, whose real name is Bird Rentals, a play on Burt Reynolds, and has the power of elasticity, Yankee Poodle, a journalist who holds the power of magnetic manipulation, can shoot stars out of her hands, and can travel via a ramp of stripes. One of the more patriotic members of the group, that is next to American Eagle, whose powers are that of intimidation and investigation? I don't know, think of him more as the Batman of the group. Ali Katabra, who wields a magic wand transformed by the meteor to imbue her with many mystical powers. And finally, our fallen favorite, Little Cheese, whose main ability was to shrink to a near microscopic size. That is until he was killed by Ali Katabra. That's a story for another time. The team also has many enemies, including DC favorite Gorilla Grodd, Armadillo, Dr. Hoot, Digger O'Doom, Frogzilla, and many more. If you want to read more about the Zoo Crew, you can catch them in the 80s run of the new Teen Titans, along with the 2007 miniseries, Captain Carrot and the Final Arc. I would also mention that maybe a healthy dose of the Zoo Crew is what the current, darker DC film universe needs. Subscribe to Gamma Ray, like our pages, and let us know in the comments what your favorite lesser-known heroes and villains are, and we'll see you all next week.